Welcome back to Trailhead MTB, guys. So today we're going to be doing something a little different, as we're not in our riding gear right now. We are going to be talking about this beautiful bike. So, this is Tyler's brand new bike. I don't know if you've been following our Instagram. We'll toss that right here. But Tyler's bike actually broke. Frame cracked, which doesn't really happen. I don't really know how it happened. Neither does he. But, you know, we prevailed. Also, the rim's bent. It was a whole catastrophe at Loon. But he happened to pick this thing up actually from Loon. So, this is a Rocky Mountain Altitude, I believe. And Tyler bought it right from the Loon repair shop and rental shop at Loon Mountain Bike Park, which is a great mountain bike park. Watch a video on that. But he picked this up for a super discounted price because it was one of their rental bikes. But just because it's a rental bike does not mean anything. This bike is truly amazing, and it rides perfectly. It was worked on for the short year that it was with part of the fleet. But what an amazing bike. So let's have Tyler talk about it here. All right, so as Keegan was talking about, this is my new Rocky Mountain Altitude C30. I picked this up from Loon Bike Shop after my Polygon T7 that I've been riding for a few years. The frame actually snapped, and I was told that it was going to be okay to keep riding, but I didn't really trust it since it was compromised, and that's an excuse for a new bike. This is a beautiful bike. We got 170 millimeters of front travel and 165 in the rear. We have a RockShox Zeb Select Plus up front and a RockShox Deluxe Select Plus in the rear. It's an alloy frame, carbon. If you take a step up to the C30, you get a carbon frame. I have Shimano MT201 brakes on here that came stock from the rental shop. I'm going to end up changing those out for my MT8100 just because I prefer a bit more stopping power. We have 29-inch alloy wheels, front and back, with a Shimano Dior 12-speed XT. Definitely, there are some cosmetic scratches, which we'll show you right now, on the front and the back of the bike. It's not a huge deal, and after a quick bike wash, they cleared right up. So one of the main things about Rocky Mountain bikes and why they're so unique is because there's both flip chip and the Ride 9 system. So you can see the Ride 9 system right here, and we'll get a close-up of that for you guys. And then we also have a flip chip down in the rear near the chainstay. So that decreases and increases the seat tube height as well as lengthens the chainstay by a couple different degrees. So there's actually 19 different geometry positions. I'll have to double check that. We'll put the real number up on the screen if that's incorrect, but I believe there's 19 different geometry positions that you can run this bike in, which is awesome for different riders and different riding styles. This bike is not a great climber. We're going to go do a quick test ride, but even just getting up to the top here, it's a little bit sluggish, but if you're buying this bike with such large travel, you're not going to be super worried about panting a lot in the uphills because you're really in it for the downhills. So we're going to go hit a quick test ride. We're here at Arrowhead. Beautiful view of Claremont down in the back. And yeah, let's get into shredding this thing. Is it on? Yep. Okay, I'll see ya. Yeah. All right, just dropped Keegan off the ATV. I am gonna head on a Blue Diamond, which I'm pretty sure Arrowhead's Blue Squares, called Fixer. And I'll meet Keegan down at the bottom. I think he's gonna want to take a quick shred on this as well. So here's to a good run. I'll try to keep the talking to a minimum, because one of the things that's so highly talked about this bike is just the sheer quietness. So enjoy. All right, first couple 100 feet impressions. Definitely a lot smoother ride than I was used to on the Polygon, just for like a whole lot of obvious reasons. More suspension, better suspension, Braking power is feeling a little bit rough. Tires have insane grip. I have the flip chip in the Ride 9 in a neutral setting right now. And my sag in the front at 25%. My sag in the rear at 30. And honestly, this feels, I don't think I'd want to, I might want to firm up a little bit, but it feels pretty nice. One of the things I'm gonna have to like reteach myself with this bike is learning to let go of the brakes a little more, just because it's more capable. And I'm not really used to that in a bike thus far. Oh, it's buttery. You take off and then
yeah. Sweet, yeah.
Have fun.
See ya.
Get parking lot.
Yeah. Here we go. Here's some downhill. Oh, cool slab here. Oh, nice. Bike handled that amazing. Just floated right down, hit that little catch berm. A right-hander, very small, but you know, hit it perfectly. Felt very smooth. It's an awkward amount of climbing in this trail. Struggling. Seat down, seat up, seat down, seat up. Yeah, holy crap. Look at that. Wow, that is quite a gap right there. Not for me, man. What trail am I on? Jeez, what am I doing right now? My seat is still up. Hold on just a second. Put my seat down. Maybe I can do a little better. So I'm not hitting anything. But it's definitely right. This bike is very quiet when you just let it have a second. It's very cool. Nice and loamy here, holy. Oh. Some proper rock here, a little chunk here. You know, today, much better day to ride Arrowhead than our last couple of times have been. It's dry. I have never ridden Arrowhead when it's dry. Rarity, as it is usually never dry. But yeah, all 3 times I've been here, it's been soaked. This is part of the race course here. And people are always falling, like right in this section where I am. Which is rough. Oh, wrong gear. Anyone knows, let me know. Assume it's on the trail. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna give this bike a solid 8 out of 10 review. I love it. It's tons of fun. which is really cool. It definitely smashes down the trail beautifully, and like Tyler said, it's nice and flat. Feels great to ride, lots of fun. I'm not very comfortable on it, obviously. I've never ridden before, so I'm not sending it too hard, just minor stuff. But yeah, I mean, sick bike for real. So yeah, I mean, lots of fun for sure. Oh, jump's great, dude. No, that wasn't much of a jump, but still. And there's Tyler. All right, this is my second ride. Keegan just rode like a crappy cross-country trail. Well, I mean, not crappy, it's probably a nice cross-country trail, but just not really what we're into right now. This looks like uphill. Oh, I guess I want to go on to, I'm gonna go on to Dirty Frank. That's an interesting corner. Closing in on some fall riding season. It's a little bit tough to tell even where the trail goes at this point. Honestly, that's definitely droppable. Oh, outside line, interesting. Everything's pretty dry here right now due to the lack of rain. So grip is a little bit sketchy, but honestly this bike does a great job staying stuck down to its terrain, which I'm pretty happy with. Definitely needed to be going a little bit faster to really get the full effect of that line. Guess we'll continue down Dirty Frank. I'm pretty sure it's a race run. Here at Arrowhead, they hold the Eastern States Cup, I believe, here for the Enduro World Series, which is pretty sick to think about. We're riding some of the courses. If you guys are even remote fans of the channel, then you'll know that you'll know he gets to ride in Bolton Valley a lot. He gets some pretty cheap season passes there, as well as some pretty cool opportunities. But he raced this in the States Cup, which is pretty sick. Hey there, partner.
Hey.
How you doing? First big case on that. Okay though, because actually I've never pulled up for that jump before, but for whatever reason I'm feeling crazy confident on this rig. Feel really nice. There comes Keegan ripping in. Yeah, it's super plush. Really fun to just jib around on, honestly. Got Keegan coming down. This will be a cool shot. Oh, that looks sick. I wish I had that. Heading across, Keegan. Almost had a little oopsie here. Now this was super steep for the polygon, and I mean not even just for the polygon, it's a super steep descent in general, but we will see how this looks. I don't know, let's see how this goes. Nice.
Okay. Go.
Well, he's not exaggerating right now. It's bad. You literally, like, there's nothing.
Yep.
Steep as hell.
I don't know how to see that looks on camera, but that is crazy. Anybody looking to buy this bike is not going to be disappointed. Main things that I think I'd like to talk about before I let you guys go. Suspension feels amazing. I think having more of it is definitely not a bad thing. No weird clunks or bumps, which I honestly was kind of expecting at least one from a rental shop. Minion, DHF, I mean, anybody can put that on. But the grip on these stock is amazing, so very satisfied with that. So I will let you guys go, and I'll see you on the flip side.